Alright, hello everybody, this is SWAG, St. Lawrence Advocacy Group. I just want to let you know who we are. Again, maybe you haven't seen us, maybe you haven't heard about us. We are doing this today to really show you guys some healthy lifestyle choices, maybe some healthy eating lifestyle choices. I'm going to hand this over to Cameron now.
Okay. We are doing this because one of the many things we advocate for is making healthy eating decisions and doing healthy lifestyle choices. Some of the things we've done includes a program before where we've had your social workers come and speak to you guys about healthy relationships, and we hope you enjoy this demonstration also.
Okay, so if you didn't know, March is National Nutrition Month. National Nutrition Month is an annual campaign created 50 years ago in 1973 by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. During the month of March, everyone is encouraged to learn about making informed food choices and developing healthful eating and physical activity habits. This year's theme is Fuel for the Future. Eating with sustainability in mind is a tasty way to nourish ourselves during every phase of life and protect the environment. See ya.
All right. I'm going to introduce that to Mr. Jonathan Green. All right. He's a proud he graduated from Little Rock Central High School. He received a bachelor's degree in health education from University of Health Administration. Going through his weight loss journey from 290 to 235, he understood how important it is to adapt to a healthy eating habit.
From there, G Fresh was born. He is the founder and owner of G Fresh Meal Prep Service, a meal prep preparing service dedicated to changing all of Arkansas one healthy meal at a time. Jonathan discovered his love of cooking at an early age and his passion from his mom. Cooking from the age of 6, now his skills has become something to see and taste.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jonathan.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? They ain't talking to me. What's going on, man? Y'all finna get some good food. Y'all we finna, vibe out and stuff out here. Okay. Again, I am Jonathan Green. Around the city, everybody call me G Fresh. I know the word G Fresh is kind of something that people associate with this, being clean and fresh and stuff like that. But when it comes to, eating healthy and the certain ingredients that you want to put in your body, you want it to be fresh. You don't want the processed stuff. They got all those different chemicals and stuff to keep it preserved for a very long time. So I adapted the fresh way of eating fresh vegetables, fresh ingredients, and of course my last name is Green, so G Fresh, and that's how it was born. I appreciate Ms. Wells and Ms. Megan for having me out, Ms. Ward for assisting me in getting this presentation together for you guys. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy everything that we're going to be doing today. Eating healthy is very important. At a young age, when I was y'all age, man, some good hot chips, hot fries, pops all day. Ain't nobody really worried about how they're eating. But as I got older, and when you get to college, all for you seniors, that freshman 15 is for real. When you get to college and you pick up all this big old lot of weight and stuff like that. I had got up to about 300 pounds, but hey, I still was a nice dressing guy though. So, I wasn't just, insecure about my weight. It wasn't until, I graduated from college and, I got to a certain weight to where everything I did versus me getting out the car, me going up a small flight of stairs, I was winded. I was very tired. And to add to that, my father deals with diabetes. It's real heavy in my family. My mom side has, high blood pressure and diabetes as well. And, I don't know if some of you guys experience some of those health issues as well. It can become real evident at younger and younger age because it goes from generation to generation, if anybody in your family has dealt with diabetes. So from that moment on, I had to tap in. That's what I say, tap in to get locked in all the way around. Of course, I worked out, and I was working out 5 times a week, and the weight wasn't coming off. I'm like, man, what is going on? And because I was in that notion that, man, you can eat what you want to as long as you're in the gym. Hey, I'm going to run it all. I'm going to get the weights on there. Nah. You know, you get the muscles and stuff, but you still got that big pudge. You know, you see. So that's when I said, okay, I need to focus a little bit more on what I'm putting in my body. You know, how much I'm putting in my body. You know, the calories. You know, things of that nature. So when I started focusing on that, that's when the transformation started happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I really started doing a lot of research on the different ingredients, the amount of food. Portion control is very important. You know, I know everybody want to go back for seconds and thirds and stuff. And, you know, as you get older, that metabolism slow down. You know, you'll know what metabolism is, you know, especially if you're not as active as you should be. So that's where the amount that you eat plays a big part, but also what you put in your body, you know, the types of food that you eat. You know, the heavy fatty food, the going to the fast foods. You know, who go to fast food every day? Be honest. Like, you go eat a fast food meal every day. You know, I mean, I get it, you know, because it's something quick. It's something that, hey, I ain't got to really think about it. But that was really my worst enemy, you know, especially in college. You know, McDonald's had a dollar menu, so I was going crazy. They had a dollar menu, so they saw me every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, you know, I cut all those things out because a lot of their foods are real processed. You know, some is real quick to cook, and, you know, it holds on your stomach. And I started, you know, going to the grocery store, and I started researching different things that I can eat. And like I said again, that's when the weight started falling off. And then that's when I wanted to share my journey with everybody else, because with us being in the South, we are a obesity state. We just call it what it is. Everybody loves Southern comfort food, you know, and sometimes that can get the best of us. So I wanted to, you know, tap into everybody who wanted to make a change, and that's when G Fresh, you know, had got popped off. And, you know, I started off, my first time I started off, for all you entrepreneurs, you know, I know everybody want to create their own little vibe and stuff. I had to trust the process. You know, when I started off, I was doing maybe 10 meals a week, 10, 20 meals a week. Now I'm doing 200 meals a week. And, you know, I'm on my way to get my first building. I got a team of 5 staff members that I pay. So, and it took 5 years. You know, I'm on my 5th year right now. And I had to trust the process and knowing what I'm doing was something that I was dedicated to do. You know, I had many ups and downs. I had many moments where I'm like, man, 10 meals a week, I ain't making no money. Let me go do something else. But I believed in what I was doing. And the biggest thing that made me go off was I was the walking, talking model. You know, I couldn't tell nobody, stay off this, if they catch me in the McDonald's line eating a burger. Nah, you can't do that. That's like you going to your doctor and he tell you to lose weight and he 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It just don't look right. It just don't look right. So I wanted to be that walking, talking model. And, you know, my family members tell you, I call them all the time, hey, what you eat today? How much of you to eat? So, you know, I know you guys are young, and I know that's probably the last thing on your mind, but it's very important that you focus on that right now, especially if you have, like, health-related issues in your family that you might want to pay attention to and that you might they might catch you on the back end. So today, I'm just whipping up a couple of ingredients, and I'm going to take this off the eye because, like I said, when you cooking, you want to make sure ain't nothing burnt. You got to make sure ain't nothing, you know, ain't nothing overcooked, nothing. I'm going to be cooking some ingredients that I made in my cookbook. Of course, for me, becoming so inspirational in doing this, a lot of people say, man, G Fresh, you should do a cookbook. You should do this, that. I said, you know what, I should. And it took me almost a year to put this together. But I have 30 healthy recipes. I got 5 different organic juice recipes because I became a big fan of juicing as well. I don't know if you guys like juicing, you know, the fresh juices, but it's real good. You ain't got to worry about all those sugars, the extra sugar that the cola companies put in there to make it more sweeter. And it's like I said, it's really been a big thing. This is a book I got to sign. Okay, yeah. But like I said again, I started with myself, and today we're gonna be having some ground chicken lettuce wraps. Just, you know, start y'all off. And then to finish off, we're going to have some shrimp and grits, which I know everybody had, you know. So and all those ingredients are in my cookbook. And, you know, I hope you guys enjoy everything that's going on. You know, I'm going to give y'all a little blow by blow. So first thing first, you know, when I cook, preparation is key. You know, you don't want to be having some on the stove, and then you gotta go chop over here, and then because you be all over the place, you know. So I love to be smooth when I move, you know, around the kitchen. So preparation is very key for what I'm finna be doing today. So the first thing we're gonna do, wash your hands is first. You know, make sure everything clean. I know I was touching the book and stuff, so we're gonna do that. And then, and this me showing y'all that my hands are clean. So you ain't gotta worry about none of that. Okay, and then just to be overly safe, I'm gonna put some gloves on as well. Okay, because when you prepping anybody's food, you want to do that. But I know when you're at your house, just make sure you wash your hands, especially when you're dealing with different meats and stuff like that. That's very important, and I'm pretty sure y'all learned that in y'all class. I got Cameron and Nia assisting me today too, so they're gonna be like my little sous chefs. So the first thing we're gonna be making is the ground chicken lettuce wraps. Okay, so I got my ground chicken over here, right here, and like I said, the reason I like using ground chicken because, you know, ground chicken. Of course, we know ground chicken is lean, you know, and it don't have a lot of fats and different things that ground beef, has. I really just always tune out because I eat a lot of ground turkey. But, you know, ground beef have a lot of oils and different things that if you eat too much of, you know, it can cause a little high blood pressure. It can, your cholesterol can get up. You know, you can clog some arteries and stuff, especially if you're eating too much because all that grease. You know, y'all heard a burger and y'all squeeze it so grease is coming out. Like, good God. Like, you know, who wants all that on their hands? So ground chicken, very, very, very good for you. Good, excellent in protein. You know, I know you might in the gym, you know, so definitely good for you to buck up. But we gotta get everything together for that. Now, this is a sweet pepper, you know, and this is actually a vegetable fruit, they would love to call it, packed with a lot of vitamin C, antioxidants, and different things of that nature. But this just adds a little extra flavor to the ground chicken. Now, this is me already pre-cutting how it's gonna look. And, you know, when you're cooking, there's different styles of way you can, you know, cut up different things. You know, you got the slice, the julienne, you got the chops, you got the dice. So today for this one, we're gonna dice it, okay? And this already been washed, but like I said, wash it again. You're gonna make sure you get all that stuff out, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna just cut this right down the middle. Now, of course, you want to get all that stuff up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You want to get all those different seeds of that nature. So just hit that, boom, pull that out. Bow, just like that. Okay, and again, like I said, this is a sweet pepper because it's real sweet. It has a lot of flavor. And like I said again, just slice it just like this, starting off. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to let Cameron and Neil continue that while I move to the next step. And make sure you pull the sticker out too, you guys. I didn't see that. Let me see, is there more stickers? There you go. Okay. All right. All right, so, of course, we're going to slice it up like this, okay, because we're going to be dicing these things. I don't know how you guys chop. I hate people who chop loud like that. Nah, like, you do not have to do that. Like you know, my older brother does that, and I tell him all the time, bro, you ain't got just a quick motion. It's real quick and easy. You know, it's all in the wrist. Boom. Boom. And you just slide it down, okay? And you'll put that in the bowl. All right? So while I go move over to the next step, I'm gonna allow them to finish this process. But like I said, it's real slicing, then dicing. Okay? So I'm gonna take my already pre-cut. So I kind of have my pot already over here. Okay? It's already been a little warm because, well, I'm sorry, you guys. I already got my ground chicken right here again. This is no antioxidants, very, 100% cage free, no hormones, all them different stuff that you see in ground beef and stuff like that to make it pink and all that stuff like that. This is the way to go. Okay, so I'm gonna get my other knife because, like I said, no cross contamination. You don't want to keep using the same knife. I know you got some people like, dude, change the knife, man. You ain't got to use the same knife over and over again, you know. So we just gonna cut this open. Okay, and we gotta add this into our skillet. And then be careful now, like I said, you don't want to pop yourself with grease. You just slide it in there. Okay, and now I have popped myself with a lot of grease in my day. You know, I call them my battle scars. You know, hey, you gonna get popped with some grease, man. Who up been popped with some grease before? You trying to make some chicken or something? It hurts, don't it? Yeah, for real. Look, I still got a scar on my foot for some grease that fell on mine, and whew, let's just say it got down to the white meat. It was real serious. So okay, so we gotta say we're gonna put all that stuff in there. Okay. Do we have anybody who want to be chefs when they grow, or who love to cook in the kitchen? Anybody? You? What's your favorite dish? Chicken Alfredo. Really? Okay. Now I always ask people like what's their favorite dish, because I be curious, because most of the time, and this is me just checking something I kind of already pre-made, so we don't be in here for too long. You know, I know y'all's time sensitive. Okay, excellent. And I'm gonna tell y'all about what I'm doing over here as well. I'm just keeping everything.
I'm looking at three something students are probably in our health and nutrition pathway.
Uh-huh.
In the Academy of Aerospace, please put your hand if you're in that particular pathway. Guys, if you're in aerospace.
Really?
Health and nutrition. Ms. Wells is your counselor. Hold your hand up. So these, some of these students are on track. They want to be a chef. Some of them are in the culinary arts program. And so.
Okay, cool. Funny story. You are? Funny story. I was in the Metro Culinary class. Miss Berg was my instructor, and I know y'all have Miss Jared now, but you know Miss Berg was my girl. And when I tell you all them cuts and different stuff that I did, she taught me all of that. Like I said, and it was also another man there too, a white. Excuse me. I mean, another chef. I forgot his name, but yeah, like I said, so being in that culinary class definitely sparked my love. I mean, I already had the love from my mom and everything like that, but being in that class definitely assisted and helped with my skills. Okay, so y'all hear the sizzling going, so that's a good thing. Okay, and I'm gonna put this in the trash here. Okay. So since I've been dealing with raw meat, I'm gonna throw these gloves away and change the gloves, just so you know we keeping everything. Like again, that is very important. You don't want to cross-contaminated salmonella, all those good things as well. So my spices, again, spices is very important too as well. What you shaking your head for? You use this too? Look at my boy. I think I'm gonna like you. Like I said, hey, I'm getting a vibe from you. So spices is very important. Like I said, you know, all the garlic powder, garlic seasoning, and all this stuff. It's cool, but it's heavy in salt. You know, and you know, you'll be heading to your doctor and you wonder why your cholesterol is so high. You know, because you're using all those heavy seasonings and stuff. So this is something that I use a lot in a lot of my food, and I also use the fresh ones, the whole clove as well. But we're gonna add some of that inside of here. Now, you know, we come from the South now. We don't measure nothing. We just look at it and just sprinkle, and we know everything is gonna be good. So we're gonna sprinkle a little something here. And since you use 3 packs of meat, you want to put a nice little amount in there. You don't want to put not enough. Okay. Now, another one that I use right here is this Bang Bang sweet and sour seasoning, because because since we're doing like a Asian inspired chicken wrap, you know, you kind of want to have some of the, you know, Asian inspired spices and seasonings as well. So this can add like a little sweetness, but also a little spice to it as well. Okay, so I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a little bit of that too as well. Okay, and like I said, you should already be able to smell, you know, some of the things like that. So we're gonna add some of that as well. Okay. Now I use olive oil when I put it down, because like I said again, I don't use vegetable oil, canola oil. No, if you got it, throw it away. It is not something that you want to use, because again, like I said, it holds a lot of fatty acids as well. And you know, if your doctor was here, he'll definitely tell you, you know, how you should definitely cook with olive oil. You know, I have grapeseed oil as well. You know, that's a good one as well. If you're gonna fry, if you just gotta have fried foods, peanut oil is something that you can fry in as well. Sunflower seed oil, you know, and you like, dang, all them different oils. Yeah, it's that many oils, you know. But you know, I will say that there may be a little bit of cost difference, you know. But like I tell people sometimes, just because it's cheap don't mean it's good for you. If it's cheap, it's probably bad for you, you know. So you want to be mindful of how you cooking some of your things. Okay. So we go, like I said, and I'm cooking this on medium high heat. You know, like I said, that's one thing that my mom always tell me, hey, you cook your food on high heat, it's too high, you gonna burn your stuff, you know. But, you know, for time's sakes, like I said, I got everybody in here, we gonna make sure that we keep an eye on it. Now, we're gonna take our peppers as well, because while that ground chicken is cooking, you want it to soak up all the flavor that it can. We got the fresh garlic, we got the bang bang spicy season, you know, so we gonna add these peppers in there as well so it can get some little flavor for sure. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So a nice little amount there. Okay, you can just put them in this bag. Okay. So now while that is cooking, because that may take maybe about 10 minutes, maybe 10, 15, you know. Make sure it's extra. Like I said, we got the heat turned up. And we're going to add our last ingredient to that. You want to chop the chicken up very well. Like I said, it's kind of like how you making like ground turkey or ground beef. You know, when you make some cheese up or something, you want to break all the meat down. Okay. All right. So, again, while that's cooking, let's get the preparation started because we are making chicken lettuce wraps. All right. So these are romaine hearts. Okay. These are real big, you know, when you want to wrap things up in, you know, I didn't use grilled chicken, you know, I didn't use steaks, I didn't use ground turkey a lot. So it's very important that you get the romaine because they do have another kind called like a leafy green one, but they're kind of a little soft and weak. So if you start using those, they might tear on you, okay? And the romaine is the one that I seen deemed to be kind of good. Okay, you got the wrist work. I see you, Nia. I see this right. Okay. And it's quiet too, so that's one of the reasons why I like it. Okay. So of course we gotta wash these. I didn't bring my calendar. It's all good. I'm gonna take one of my pans here. We're gonna put the lettuce in there. Cause again, everything's important that you wash everything. You don't. If you just pick it up and just bring it home, that's not good. Cause think about all them people that ain't been in that stove. And then looked out, ooh, girls, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Think about all those people that have been in, and even though this in a bag, you gotta realize it came from a manufacturer. You know, people had to package this. And like I said, so airborne, all different types of things, and you know, sometimes you just can't never be too safe, you know. So we're gonna put these here and run a little water over. I know when I do my meal prepping business, and I make my juices and stuff, I actually have a solution that they sell at the store that's for soaking fruit and soaking vegetables, so that it makes sure you get everything out. So, and I wish I remember the name of that, but like I said, that's how, you know, safe you got to be when you prepping other people's foods and stuff like that. You know, and then, hey, guess what? I also learned that in the cooking class, you know, with Miss Bird and stuff. So it's many different, it's a lot of things, you know. That class is not just jumping there and cook. You know, it's a way that you got to do everything. It's a process, you know. And then I took a food science class when I was at UCA. So that kind of helped me, you know, learn the science things about things as well. Okay. So put these in here. All right.
You're really good at talking and cooking and all that. Would it be okay if you had any questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Green about his business or anything about anything? Just raise your hand if you want to ask. Yes, please.
Did you find it hard to transition from your previous lifestyle to your
Yes. I had many rough nights. You know, and now as I talk to my clients and stuff like this, I tell you the first month is gonna be the hardest. You know, cause you gonna want those different things that you've been eating for so long. Also, with the way you're seasoning them and preparing them, it's not gonna have that wang. And I love to say that you love, you know, that extra greasiness or that saltiness, or you know those sugary treats that you love. And now I tell them, we're human. You know, we're gonna mess up, but if you got a goal in mind, if you got a common purpose, then you can just stay on their road. And then every now and then you can have one cheat meal. But again, portion is very important. You know, you can have that cheat meal, but I ain't telling you go get 2-3 plates of it. You know, get you a small little amount, get your little take that itch off your back, and then go back to doing what you got to do, because you know that's the purpose of everything. So, but you know, when I was 290, it wasn't no cheat meals. You know, I wanted to get to my point. Now that I'm at a good appropriate weight, I'm gonna have little cheat meals every now and then. You know, but like I said, you know, if you're at a point where you know you need to lock in, you know, kind of cut the cheat meals off until you get to that goal point. Any other questions? Huh? So I don't use, I use sea salt sometimes. I'm glad you said that. I use pink salt. Now, of course, y'all know I brought my stuff from the house. You know, if I'm flowing, I got to have some of my stuff. So I use pink salt. Pink salt is something the doctors recommend, and it's very good for you. And then like I said, I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to add it. And this is something, it's real cool. Like, boy, you got this too? Well, Amazon has this on there, and I got the salt and pepper, but it's real handy, man. It's like $10 or something like that. But like I said, pink salt is what I use. Sea salt is okay. I have heard that notion, but like I said, I use pink salt a lot. That's the one I go with. Any other questions?
You mentioned that both of your parents, like, you know, have diabetic background.
Uh-huh.
Like that. I relate to that in that kind of sense. You know, if like they've changed their diets over time, and did that influence you to change yours as well? Or?
110%. Like I said, you know, my grandfather actually passed because his diabetes got the best of him on my dad's side. So that really helped me turn the nation, because like I said, we're young. Our bodies can kind of withstand some stuff at this point. But a lot of people don't make that change until some tragic happen, you know, or they're in a doctor and say, hey, man, you got to change your life, or you going to be looking at next 6 months, you ain't going to be doing so good. And I hate to, like, why do you got to get to that point for everybody to have that light switch to stick in their head? Like, why do you got to have that life changing moment? So I kind of wanted to go ahead of the clock. You know, I don't want to do it ahead of the clock. And it's a saying I tell my clients all the time is, don't let your body catch up with your age. Because just because you're 50 years old, I mean, your body got to feel like you're 50. You know, so and it's all about how you approach life now. You know, I know y'all a generation of that now thing. So, you know, you can kind of, you know, understand that if you started now, think about the longevity of how your life would be. You know, think about where you would be at. You know, hey, so yeah, so that definitely played a role. 110%. Any more questions? Okay. So our chicken is looking very well right now. I just turned the fire down. Remember, heat control is very important. So now we're gonna kind of get all the wraps together, and then that's when we can start plating, and you guys can start trying some of the food until we move on to the next dish. All right, so here, this is real simple. You just take it, boom, pull it off. I don't like this little white part, so I cut it off. Where myself at? And got a towel. And yes, I brought this towel from the house. I said, everything is from that. Look, I got to feel like I'm back at home. So let's cut it off. Boom. and then just sit in here. Okay, so I'm gonna let my guy just pull it off and get it going, and then they actually can start getting the plates out, so we can start plating the first meal. Okay, so this chicken is looking very well. So we gotta have some sauce. We gotta have a little flavor. So this little sweet and sour sauce that I use right here. I know if you ever been to the Chinese restaurants or whatever, this add a good kick. To who likes spicy food? Anybody like spicy food? Okay. Who don't like spicy stuff? Like done it out. It's alright. Well, that's a good thing because this is alright. It's not too spicy. But it adds just enough sweetness and with a little twang to kind of like, okay, this is pretty slow. And then the kind of things that we're gonna complement, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do to complement that spice. So you probably won't even taste it when it's time to do it. Okay. So we're gonna probably put maybe a cup. And I told you guys, I didn't do this so long, I can kind of eyeball it. Know how much a cup is. And we gonna let those marinate on that meat. Okay. Checking those grits. And like I said, if you hear that noise, that's me chopping up some of that chicken. That maybe. I'm gonna get breaking it all the way down. Okay. So, it looked like I said, our chicken is about done. So we can go. So, I'm gonna show you guys the other ingredients that we're gonna be putting together as well. So I'm a real big fan of the Fresh Market. The Fresh Market over there on Cantor. Like I said, they have a lot of wide variety of things. I also get Kroger is a big spot, and then I shop at Walmart too. It's the familiar spots that everybody love to go to. But a lot of the times Walmart won't have a certain vegetable or a certain thing that I need or a fruit. So I'll go over to the Fresh Market because I know for a fact that they got it. Kroger is stepping up. Kroger is very, they got a lot of organic things, wide variety of selection of sauces and seasons and stuff that may not have no salt, different things of that nature. So I love going there as well. But I know my main spot is a Fresh Market and Kroger. What's up?
Do you have any recommendations for low sodium seasoning?
I do. So my low sodium seasonings, it's this, and this is one of the ingredients I was gonna be putting in the shrimp and grits. I ordered mine offline. It's this guy named Fit Me and Kev. Fit Me and Kev is online. I think his IG name is Fit Me and Cook, and all of his ingredients is no salt, no extra hormone, anything in that nature, to kind of raise your blood pressure up. So I buy a lot of his everything, his all-purpose seasonings, his seafood seasonings, his herb seasonings. So, like I said again, I know Dano seasoning is something that you might see in Walmart or Kroger that has low sodium as well. And then just look at the labels. Now, them Great Value seasoning, no. Even though they might be cheaper. 100% they are cheaper. That's the little high in everything. But like I said, if you get the ones that say no salt or no this, then you'll be all right. Okay. So yeah. So that's how we do that. All right. So. All right. So I started off at McClellan before Southwest was Southwest. I was a physical science teacher because my background wasn't science. I just love how science worked. So I started as a physical science teacher, did that. We went to the whole little COVID era, I like to call it, and then I came here my first year teaching physical science. on the second floor. Doing that, you know, it was cool. I love kids to this day. That's why y'all see me back now. But I go in a smaller capacity. But I still had my business to grow, you know, and my business was making strides and stuff. And you guys, if you wouldn't believe, I was making more on my business in a week than I was on my whole teaching salary. So what y'all think I did? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on and put all my chips in G Fresh because it's shaping out to be a good idea. And 100% understand that I said I bet it all on me. I didn't bet it all on nobody else's dream or nobody else's words. I knew my potential and I knew what I wanted to be. So I put all the chips in on me, and it happened. You know, I got to being able to be in different places. I got a lot of sponsorships, you know, and I'll be able to be more visible, and everything shaped out to be a good idea. Now, I still have a passion for kids. I still love working with kids because when I was teaching, I was like everybody, you know, role model. You know, I'm telling them stay out of trouble and stuff. So I just found a way I could come back in a smaller capacity. You know, so now I'm like a behavior specialist counselor. I deal with 9th graders, and I just talk to them, the ones who kind of cause them to a little trouble around here. I kind of talk to them and kind of help them just, you know, think about stuff a little differently. You know, hey man, you just getting started in school and you already have a rap sheet up to here. And like I tell anybody, your name is everything. You know, G Fresh is my name, and I don't want no BS tied to that name. You know, I want, when people say G Fresh, professionalism, clean cut, you know how to do stuff the right way, an outstanding man. And I tell anybody, I can tell y'all now, y'all only got one name. If you didn't kill it and ran it through the mud 9th, 10th, 11th grade, don't be mad at somebody if they treating you a different way or they handle you a certain way. Because what have you done these last 3 years? Like, what have you done to put on your name? If you constantly in stuff, constantly in arguments and fighting and stuff, and every time you walk in the building, get up out of here. And you could not be doing nothing. But when you around, chaos comes. So that's how they got to handle you. So you can't be mad at somebody for treating you that way because that's all you bring in the first place. So I kind of help them out to let them know, hey man, you guys got 3 more years up here in this building. Don't mess it up just because you just want to be on that rah-rah stuff, okay? So that's what I do. And now I'm talking to in school as well, you know, on Tuesday. So if I see you in school on Tuesday, you know, you'll see me. So now the chicken is done, okay? Chicken is done. It smells amazing. And I'm going to put it right here in this pan. Let you guys see how it come out. Okay. Now, why do I do that? Well, before we played it, because I'm gonna have them put the plates out and put the letters on each one. We kind of want to let it cool for a little bit. You know, what y'all think happens if you put hot meat on lettuce? Yeah, it's gonna well up a little bit. You know, so we're gonna let this sit and cool just for a second. Put this over here. And we can get the plates out now. Let me get my knife. See, that's what I'm gonna point out what Nia's doing, because this is one thing that my mom told me and I had to learn. Son, cook as you clean. Don't be throwing pots all in the pan and next thing you look up, whoa. I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and now your whole kitchen is messed up. I love the way how Nia is cooking, and that's what I try to do sometimes. While I clean as I cook, because it's very important. You know, I work well in a structured kitchen, something that's real clean. You know, when stuff get to be in my way and stuff, it's real hard for me to operate. So let's talk, Cameron, I'll let you start figuring it out. So, the ingredients that we're gonna have for your wrap today is, we're gonna put shredded carrots. Who like carrots? Everybody like carrots? Everybody good? It's good in vitamin K, vitamin A, good for brain health and eyesight. Okay, so real carrot, and then it kind of helps give you a little crunch too as well. So we're gonna sprinkle some carrots over here, and then this may be a little different, you know, but I got some feta cheese. Anybody ever had feta cheese before? What you think about it? It's okay? Yeah. It's not your American cheese. It's kind of like a smokiness, you know, but it complements the flavors of the sweetness. That's why I told you with the carrots and the feta cheese, it'll definitely kind of throw out the spice a little bit. Okay. So how many students we got here today? So we know how many plates we need to get up. I got you, honey. I got you. Okay, so Cameron, that's all 20 plates. Then we'll have to open up these as well. So there you go. All right. Okay. And like I said, you want to make sure your stove and everything is off. You don't want your pan to burn up while you're doing your preparation, stuff like that. So we got lettuce wraps and God, what y'all doing? What we gonna do with this? All right, that's a little school. Hopefully, let's weed through the traffic and see if we can, because it looked like y'all was cutting a little too high, but it's okay. So something like this, we'll have it right here. Then we'll throw some underneath, because like I said, time purpose. It didn't cool. I can feel on the bottom. They didn't cool down a little bit. I have a cup scooper here, and we'll have cooked me clean both of these. So. I bought this from my house too. Look, I got like, dang, he bought everything from the house. So like I said, this about a half a cup. I know when I'm meal prepping, I gotta weigh my clients' meat portions. I gotta weigh how much starch. How much carbs I'm giving them, how many veggies. So this is very important that you kind of weigh this out. Today we're gonna do a half a cup. Okay, and it's probably be about this much right here. And we're going to just fill it up like this, just like this, okay? Now, I will say, it may be a little hot, but another thing about these romaine lettuces, this is like the tough one, So even though we're putting, it on a little warm, it should be able to tough it out, okay? Then we're going to sprinkle little carrots on there, just like this. And like I said again, when you're making these like wraps, you can go crazy. Like you can put all type of cucumbers, different type of peppers and stuff like that. You can, like I said, you can put whatever you want. It's really what you like. Okay. Now I will say this because I didn't do it, but I just trust. I'm hoping I trust in myself. Make sure you try your food. Normally, I would have tried some of my food just to make sure that everything's supposed to be. I said, but you always want to try your food. So this is what the feta look like. Just like little crumbs and shit here. Okay. And like I said again, I kind of break it up because you don't need those big chunks on there. But you take it. And just sprinkle that on there just like that. And you have yourself a lettuce wrap. Now, sometimes, I'll take this sauce that I cook my meat in, and kind of have like a little dipper, if I want a little extra sweetness on there. So if you guys, bite into it and you say, hey, let me get some of that sauce, just ask one of them and they'll come sauce you down real quick, okay? But that's how that's supposed to look, okay? So I'll let Cameron and them plate, y'all can start playing that stuff, and get out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and like I said, I ain't doing favoritism or nothing. But since my guy was one vibing with me, I want you to try it first and kind of let everybody know, what you think about it. Since you kind of eat it just like a taco. Okay. Hey, Tay, it's good? That's excellent. Appreciate that. And like I said, it's ground chicken. It ain't, something that, you'll think that you'll be eating. Okay. So while they getting that together, who like shrimp and grits? Anybody shrimp and grits? Shrimp and grits? Okay then. Yeah, my people in the back. Okay. So that is the next thing that we got on the agenda. So hey man, you know, Miss Wells and Miss Ward, they'll hook y'all up today. You know, they gonna make sure that y'all get a good thing. So what y'all see me staring back here is grits. You know, they just something that I say it's easy to make, but sometimes some people can't make them. You know, it still be a little yucky and stuff like that. So a lot of people cook theirs in hot water. Me, I don't. Well, I do, but I cook half of it in chicken broth. And that creates a whole bunch of flavor. Oh man, it's off the chain. So I do maybe half chicken broth, half water. You know, really more chicken broth than water most of the time, to add to that flavor. And then I let it cook, and I add, and I do have this garlic butter that I use, that kind of help, you know, add a little flavor. And this is organic butter right here, that I can get from Kroger. Kroger, the only place that sells this right here. It's real good. It got the seasonings and stuff like that. Anybody allergic to cheese? Anything? Okay. So you know when I do grits, I gotta do them up. I got the so these are cheddar Cajun grits. You know that I put back there. And then here's my secret. Now I don't tell a lot of people this, but I let y'all in on it. You know when you're making grits, you cook it up, and they have a consistency. They be good, but if you want them creamy and good, add a little bit of heavy cream to them. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What this do to them grits? It makes it real creamy. It makes them real. It like they just melt in your mouth. And like I said, that's the right consistency that you want grits. So don't tell nobody my secret, all right? You know, I just showed y'all. You know, y'all go home and whoop up something for your mama. You be like, boy, where you learn this from? Don't worry about all that. Just know I got you. Now, I did add some of this seasoning in there as well. That fit me and cook seasoning to kind of enhance the flavor. But let's move on to our next thing. So, I'm sorry, sir. So we got our shrimp and we got our sausage. Okay. So, you know, large shrimp, I know don't nobody like the little bros, you know, so you want to use the large shrimp, you know, when you're making some good old grits. Excuse me, camera. I have my pot again. I brought from the house. So, hey, y'all know I ain't playing, you know, when I had to just make sure everything was everything, you know. I'm gonna wash this out. And this little sprayer is an amazing thing, okay? So first thing we're gonna do here, we'll clean this out real good. Okay, we're gonna put this here. Now I always cook my shrimp first because one thing that I use from my shrimp, and I use frozen shrimp. Now a lot of people unthaw it, but I use frozen shrimp. Why? Because y'all know it's chicken broth, right? And everything, beef broth and stuff like this. Well, when you leave it frozen, you cook your shrimp on those special slices and stuff. You take your shrimp out, you got what? Shrimp broth. And that's one of my basics that I put in my sauce, you know. So I cook, you know, so I make sure that my shrimp is frozen. So when I'm cooking and adding all them different flavors and stuff, that man, when I put that, take them shrimp out, that little drizzle at the, oh man, it's gonna go off. So we're gonna open that up. Again, olive oil to coat it. Boom. Cause we doing it a lot. Okay. Like I said, y'all gonna see me constantly stirring these grits. Cause like I said, you wanna make sure everything is good on that end. So You want your skillet to get a little hot, before you put those in. But I can show you guys the other ingredients that I put in them as well. So while it's getting hot, as y'all see, I kind of diced up a sausage, and I'm gonna show you how I did that in just a second. But this is turkey sausage. Okay, again, I told you, I cut out all pork. I eat some beef, but pork is no, not for me. Of course, there's an article that say that's one of the leading causes of cancer, but we're not gonna get it out of that. But like I said, the turkey sausage has the same flavors and everything. What y'all think? It's all right, it's straight. I know. It's some people call this like, man, you got me eating some rabbit food. But like I said again, it's definitely something different, that you guys can just try, for a healthy snack. And like I said again, if you need some sauce, maybe some little add some sweetness to it, let one of them know. How we doing on stuff? We good? Okay. All right. So let's get back to here. So we're gonna add our shrimp right here. Here. And like I said, when you hear that sizzling, that's a good thing. Okay. So I'm gonna take my gloves off because I touched through the shrimp. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I buy gloves all the time. I may run through about three pairs, while I'm cooking. Okay. Let me go grab here. Okay, cool. Okay, boom. So, again, we got the shrimp back here brewing, you guys. We got the shrimp brewing, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, like I told you, garlic, of course. Garlic will add that flavor that you need. Put a little garlic in here. Okay. Now, I also add a teaspoon of my garlic, my garlic vegetable butter. Okay, and we're gonna put that top on that. All right. Now, I'm gonna add the Southern Creole season, and again, man, like I said, just go on IG, look up Fitman Kev, Fitman Cook, and get all of his seasonings. No salt, no nothing, that you gotta worry about, it being, bad for your health or anything like that. And like I said, Kev also have a similar story because he used to be big too. So, I guess it's always the fat people, who want to, lose the weight and inspire people. But like I said, anybody, who's better to do it if they went through the journey as well? Like it's a walking talking. Oh, okay. I made a little bit of a mess. It's okay though. That's why it's always good to have a towel. Always good to have a towel, you guys. Okay. So, I got my spoon. We're gonna just mix that up real good. Okay. Make sure that, the seasoning is touching all the different shrimps and different things of that nature. Okay. Now also, like I said, I got maybe a half a cup of water I'm gonna pour in here as well. Again, what I'm trying to make, you guys, what I said I was gonna do with the shrimp jig. I'm making shrimp broth, okay? Cause that's gonna be like a stuff. So I'm gonna add a little water. Like I said, just to create a nice little broth as well. All right. So we're gonna let that happen and let that cool out. So while that's cooking, we're gonna start prepping the stuff that we need. Now they got the cutting boards. Oh no, okay. Nia watched them. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna come around here. Have we did we feed everybody? Okay. Scoot up, camera. Camera, scoot over a little bit. You good. You straight? Yeah, talk to me. Listen. Talk to me nicely. That's why I say I can eat about 6 of them, you know, and go and go crazy. So I'm adding turkey sauces to make our shrimp, you know, our shrimp sauce and everything. So as y'all see, I kind of got these already diced here. I'm gonna kind of show y'all how I did that, you know, why our shrimp is back there cooking up, you know, getting all them good flavors and stuff. So I kind of, these sauces come like a U, okay? So I cut it in half, and I kind of go straight down the middle, just like this, okay? Boom, and you got 2 sides. Then, you know, you can go straight down. You know, me, I try to follow the line of the sausage, okay? So then now, gives you 2 halves, okay? Then after you do that, you just come around, you know, hand motion. You cutting it, you know. Be careful not to cut this hand. Not to say that I haven't cut my hand before. Like I said, you know, when you're in that kitchen prepping all the time, man, you gotta have battle scars, you know. But you also gotta learn from it too. You gotta learn from it, especially when you can pop that grease or you cut yourself a few times. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, just that easy, you guys. And like I said, I see Cameron and Neil prepping, so I went on and took over all this just because I appreciate them helping me. All right, so we're gonna take this and put it in the bag until it's time to take this out, and I'm gonna let you guys know when we gotta do that as well. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Now, another ingredient that we're using for the shrimp and grits, good, straight. Another thing we do for shrimp and grits, we're gonna add the rest of these peppers that I cut up as well. Like I said, these are real good to use at any point. You know, just add a little crunch and a little flavor to it. You know, so. All right, add a little more water to this. All right, so our shrimp back here moving and grooving, y'all. So we, and like I said, shrimp do not take long to cook at all, maybe 10 minutes, especially if you have it on high heat. And like I said again, if you ever cook grits before, like I said, you want to keep stirring them things. It's on low heat for sure, but like I said, you want to keep stirring them. All right. Now these shrimp is coming along real well. So, like I said, after you cook your shrimp up, you're gonna remove your shrimp and put it. I have a bowl over here that I'm gonna transport my shrimp from the pot into the bowl, you know, and then I'm gonna pour my shrimp broth in my measuring cup. You know, that's why I keep myself so I know exactly how much I got. And then that's where I'll start creating the base for my sauce. And then the sauce don't take long. It makes like that. And then, you know, you guys we can serve that, and you know, that'll be it. So I kind of want to, I wish you guys can, you know, see this. So if y'all see here, all that good juice that y'all see, all that good juice, that's what we're gonna make that sauce out of right there, you know. And that's why that's what you want. That's exactly what you want. You'll talk to me. I ain't heard no feedback on the lettuce wraps, which I like that sign. Yeah, you ain't got nothing left. It's sensational? It was straight? What you think? It was alright? It was alright. Okay. So you said you want more. I'm sorry. Like I said, this was just a little tasting, sweetie. I'm sorry. I am sorry. She said do not play with my appetite. So as y'all see,
This recipe is in your book.
yes, ma'am, that recipe, and on this recipe, I kind of put like a 2-in-1 because I told people you can use grilled chicken, you can use ground turkey, and everything will still come out how it's supposed to. Okay. Oh yay.
Mr. Green did autograph that, so make sure you take it and make some of those recipes and let us know.
Please let me know. I'll be around the school if you ever see me. You can be like, oh, hey, I made such and such and such and such.
So when Mr. Green was talking, he talked about how when you focus on what is going into your body, something happens. Does anybody remember what he said happens when you focus on what's going into your body?
Uh-oh.
When he began focusing on what he was eating, what happened? Yeah, he lost weight. So the word he used was with a T, though. What was that word?
Transformation. Wow. It was fire. All right. So, here we go. So, I have took the shrimp out. Shrimp, looking good. Everything good on that end. I call this that liquid gold. Yes, Lord. That look good, yeah. So this is what we're gonna make this sauce out of, you guys, right here. And you can tell all different flavors, the garlic, the seasonings and stuff is right there. So, this is the same pot that I took the shrimp out of. It's okay, cause it's gonna go right back in it, so you gotta worry about cleaning it or nothing like that. All right. So of course, put it back over here. Olive oil, of course. Do. Okay. Now this time, I'm gonna throw in my peppers first. Okay. Love that sound. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, bro. If I'm putting it in where? Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeedy. So we're gonna add a little of that, and like I said, we got a lot left over. So gonna add our garlic. Boom. Okay. And then we're gonna add our sausage. Our turkey sausage. Okay. And I did all that because if you throw those turkey sauce in there with them peppers and them garlic and stuff like that, ooh, them flavors gonna be serious. Okay? So, throw a little bit of that in there as well. All right, now, you gonna take your skillet here. And Cameron, actually, you and Nia can actually start putting the grits in the plates because the grits are ready. This is 24. I hope that's enough, but if not, you know my mom bought these fancy cups. I don't know why she got it. But right now we got them. Right. Yeah. Yeah, please don't. I don't got business insurance yet. So we go up to done. I think we got it on tape that we asked everybody, so we'll be all right. Okay. Now, like I said again, we gonna turn that fire down a little bit because you don't want things to cook too fast, but you want them to go. Get all those flavors and stuff. Again, I'm gonna add my Fit Man cook season to that, and I think that's over with. Boom. Everything. Okay. Now I'm finna hand them. I know when it comes to making grits, everybody love their grits their own special way. Some people like maybe a little thick. Some may like it like a little, runny maybe. I like kind of in the middle. Somewhere, we kind of roll off a thing like this. Let me see, I can use my wooden thing right here. Excuse me, let me get right here. So I kind of, if I can show y'all, like I said, I kind of like won't mind like maybe just roll off a little bit just like that. You don't want it just like that, okay? And it's packed with a lot of flavor. Cause like I said, your grits gotta be fried just as much as your sauce do. All right. So now that this is all well, and then I have a spoon for you guys to use. I'm talking about to scoop out the grits with. Like I said, I need is one spoonful so it can stretch it. There you go. All right. So once that gets done, I got all my stuff and move all this stuff over here. Now I use this tomato paste, kind of add somewhat of a thickener to it as well. It kind of give you like a little flavor as well. I don't use the whole thing. Let me get the can opener. I bought this from the house too. I go like, bro, dude bought the whole kitchen here, man. I sure did. You gotta always stay prepared. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta what? Come on now, talk to me. That's a fact. So kind of put. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. You ain't gotta get too much. There we go. Boy, Neil, hey girl, my mama love you because she done cleaned up this whole kitchen in here. Dishes out the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's a good habit. Keep that, baby. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this tomato paste. Kind of about this much. This will do it. Put that in there. Okay. And normally, I'll put this in the refrigerator and make sure that I prepare a meal that's gonna need tomato paste tomorrow, so it don't go to waste. So put it back, but we're gonna coat that all over our sausages and peppers. And I wish you guys could see this as well. Then after we're gonna do that, we're gonna pour that broth in there. Yes, indeed. Lemon squeezing. Okay. Get all that. We need all that. Okay. I'm speeding up. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, I may have did too much talking. That's on me. All right. So, that's gonna cook, and then also I add a little cream, heavy cream to mine as well, just to thicken it up a little bit, So I'm gonna add maybe a cup of that into it as well. Half a cup. Right there.
I want to give him credit when Mr. Green was talking, he talked about some type of food that they call weight. What kind of food is that? Somebody raise their hand and tell me. Yeah, but what kind of food is that? Processed food?
Now, this, like I said, another thing I'm real big on, I say this and I'll get back to growing up, I'm real big on presentation. So, I want my food to look good right before I kill it. So, I had these green onions that we're going to top you guys this shrimp and grits with. And while that is cooking, everything is marinating, like I said, these are already self-explanatory. You just, boom, cut these off real good. And you just gonna sprinkle these on top. Boom, just like that. It's real simple. And like I said, you ain't gotta have a lot, but it's gotta add the little flavor that you need. Just like that. And we throw this away. Okay. Now after you hear that bubbling, you hear everything going on, we're gonna add our shrimp back into this. Boom, just like that. Okay. And look, and there you have it. We're gonna let that cook maybe 2-3 minutes. I like to take a little bit of these and just sprinkle them in here just for a little color, just for a little flavor. And hey, let's go off. So this is how I make my shrimp and grits. And of course, like I said, like always, let me get a spoon. You gotta try your stuff. You gotta try it. Gotta try it. See if it's up to par. Yeah, that's all right though. That's straight. Now, we can move this over here. Are y'all still okay? They moving as fast as they could. I hope we got enough time. You guys can try this. But you guys, what I'm saying, that's pretty much it on everything right here. Hope you guys, once y'all try this, hope you guys enjoyed everything that I kind of brought to you guys. But just remember, yeah, you can here, Cameron. You want her to switch spoons because you want that juice. That's gonna run out. So you want Cameron to switch spoons. I'll clean this off. Before you get the good stuff. Yeah. You want all that. If y'all be a little late, just look, I'll write y'all fast. Nah, let me stop. Here y'all go. I don't think I got that fast no more. Okay. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I brought to you guys. And just remember, man, I know you guys kids. I know you guys going to eat the foods that you want, because, hey, you're at the age that you can. But, if you got a history of it with your family, if you may be battling something yourself, it's always smart to start sooner than later, okay? And like I said, that's the G-Fresh way. That's the thing that I want to embody in everybody. And it's not just eating healthy. It's staying active. It's working out as well. It's just doing an overall healthy lifestyle, Nobody never got anywhere just sitting on the couch all day, it's just not doing anything. So hope you guys enjoyed it. My book is on Amazon. Ebook is on Amazon as well. So, if you want to just cop that, you can definitely go do it that way. But that's it. Any questions? Yes, it's on Amazon Kindle. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's give Mr. Green a big hand.
Yeah, you just give them like 2 shrimp. You ain't gotta give them a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Green. And this event was brought to you by SWAG, the Student Wellness Advocacy Group.
And then Neil, you can start.
In honor of March being National Nutrition Month. So hopefully you all learned something today. Are there any questions?
Get this.
Any questions?
Here you go.
So who's cooking with some lettuce wraps?
Right. So,
Okay.
what's Cameron doing? I was gonna say, somebody needs to go ahead and start passing out, because we're gonna run out of time.
Here, I start passing it. So, there you go.
And
You-
please don't run out and leave your plates and everything. There's a large trash can over in this area. I understand, so throw your things away before you leave, please.
Baby, you ain't got to put that. Yeah, that's okay. What you think, man? Talk to me.
Cameron, go ahead and start helping pass out.
Yeah, okay then. It's great. It's alright. And like I said, you can mix it up in your grid. Huh? What you think? Okay. Everybody else? Everybody else?
Does anyone remember why Mr. Green started this? For the door prize, I also have gift cards to give away so that you can go buy the ingredients to prepare some of these healthy,
That was a motivator.
Okay.
Meals.
He started because when he was in college and stuff, he was overweight, and he wanted to start eating healthy. Once he started eating healthy, he seen it like he wanted to start with other people.
Around the grits. Oh man.
You go, Ginger.
It's okay. It's okay. Look like everybody got one.
I need 2 more questions. Let's
Okay.
see. Hold on. Ms. Green, do you think of a question we can ask?
How much is on a gift card?
That's not the question. Come on, Mr. Green.
When it comes to eating healthy, well, when it comes to prepping your meal, what's one of the things that I say is important to focus on?
You already won something. You want somebody who hasn't won anything. Swag, you can participate. Did you hear his question?
Repeat that question for me.
I said when you're meal prepping, you're eating healthy. I said a few things, but what is one of the things I said that you need to focus on while you're making your meal?
While we're making a meal?
Well, when you plate your meal.
Portion control.
Portion control. I definitely said that. Portion control is important.
I have one more to give away, Mr. Green.
Let's see. I gave a definition of G Fresh. What was it? I gave a definition of it.
She's already won.
Oh, she already won.
She's already won.
I
Somebody
don't have
else.
to win anything.
Somebody else. But I need somebody to win.
I'll answer the question, I'll give it away.
Okay. What was one of the seasons that I said that you can get that has no salt? I said that.
One man on that. What's that loaded thing? I don't know the name of it.
What's his name?
I can't read it because I can't see that.
His name start with a K.
Kendrick, I don't know.
He said Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
There you go, Kev. Yep, Kev.
There you go, Chris.
Okay. What salt did I say I use in my stuff? I know she mentioned. You can't see answer? Can't see answer? Can't see
Go ahead.
answer?
He said he used Himalayan salt.
Yep.
Which is pink salt.
Yeah, Himalayan pink salt. I do. Excellent job.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
The rest of these, so what we're gonna do is we're going to put our video out on our YouTube channel so that all the student body can see it. And we're gonna have some trivia for them to win prizes as well. So tell your friends who missed out on this fabulous meal today, that they should watch it so that they can win some prizes.
Hey guys, can we give a clap to Swag?
and Sophia Forrest and Ford and everybody that helped put this together. Thank you guys. And don't forget to throw your stuff in the trash, okay?
Mr. Roberts, your food is over there, put to the side. Mr. Roberts, your salad is over there by the side as well. Both of your plates of shrimp and grits are over there. I have spoons for both of y'all as well. Okay, ready to get it?